Hi guys, today's my day. I'm actually flying back home to Virginia today in about a little over 2 hours, so get with that. As you can guys see here, I am kind of pretty much packed, minus a few things which I need to pack in my personal items. But I want to try to make this video to explain how I got this flight for cheap. Now, normally this flight would have cost about, the time I booked it, it would have been about, for round trip, a little under $800. That's not what I'm paying for. I'm actually paying $57. So throughout this video, throughout this day, I'm going to try to explain how I'm doing this for cheap and how I can experience a better flight for little to no money. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to try to film out through the day through the airport, since it's going to take me from about 12:30ish till I get home to Virginia 8 o'clock. So I have a whole day to shoot, so yay. Okay, before I go, I do want to say that it would have been a lot cheaper, but on the return flight home, I had to book Economy Plus. So that cost a little more money. So it would have been $11, but since I wanted to go back to work on the following Monday, the 28th, I kind of had to get there on time. So, win some, lose some. Well, guys, I just made it back home. See, I'm outside right now trying to get some fresh air. I know I was going to try to do a video while I was traveling, but it was just too much of a hassle, I guess. I couldn't really find a quiet place to do this, and I was rushing on time. I had like 15 minutes just to relax in the lounge. I'll explain the lounge in the next video, but right now, like I said, I want to show you how I changed a $800 trip to $57. Now, how did I do that? Easy. Miles. So when I first knew about miles, I thought the only way you can get those was to actually fly. And I thought to myself, I would never fly so many miles to get points for it. But after doing more research and learning about this over the past year, 2 years or so, I learned, sorry for the wind, it's very windy out, and I don't have a very good windsock. But after doing research and actually learning more, I realized you didn't need to do it. Of course you can get miles for buying trips and flying, but the best way to do it, best way, is shopping. Now if you want to do that, you can actually easily do this. I want to give United an example because that's who I use, is United. If you use just Google United Shopping, it'll show all the places that they partner with. So if you go through their site to their links, it'll be still part of the United Shopping Center, but you're still going to like Apple. So say like Apple, you might get every dollar you spend, you get 3 miles. You can build up miles that way by easily doing shopping. Another way to do it is actually getting cards that can transfer to points, or get cards that transfer the points to miles. I know I use the Chase Ink Sapphire card, and that transfers points to United Miles. It's a one-to-one transfer, meaning every point I transfer to that, I get 1 mile. Some you can get a 1-to-2, bad ones are 2-to-1, meaning every 2 points you get 1 mile. Those are kind of bad. So, in some credit cards, if they have specials where, say, I have the United mileage card, which is a Visa card. It goes through Chase. If you get a certain limit within like 3 weeks, before that I believe it was $5,000 for 3 months, you'll get a bonus, a sign-up bonus, which is about maybe 40,000 miles, which is a great way to start. But be careful and spend it wisely and know what you're spending on. But if you're going to spend the money anyway, so why not get the card to get the points and miles? Gotta love the wind. I love Virginia weather right now. Now, how can you actually maximize it? By combining the card and the mileage shopping center. Oh, another way you can do it, if you can do a dining. I know United has a mileage dining, meaning if you have to sign up your card to the mileage dining program. and each time you go to a specific spot, you can get every dollar you spend, you might get 3 miles. And I know for the dining one for United, every first of the month it's double miles. So every dollar you spend, you get 2 miles. So cool. So how can you maximize your mileage with shopping? Easy. If you use the shopping portal through, let's say, United, and let's say it is through Apple. Say they are running a deal right now where every dollar you spend, you get 3 miles through the shopping center. You do that, but instead of paying with a normal, say, your debit card, you use your United Miles card, which gives you every dollar you spend, you get a mile. Not only adding 3 miles to your dollar, but you're actually adding another $1. So you're actually changing that $3 to a $4 points per mile. That's just one way you can actually maximize your miles. And through this trip, miles don't get you much. So if you're thinking, oh, it's 200 miles, that can shoot me far, it kind of doesn't. If you're using United, for this trip for economy was 25,000 miles to get me to Virginia, and another 25,000 to get me back. So that's 50,000 miles. Now, luckily, I had about 79,000 miles to choose from, which I used for the whole year. So that's how I changed it from an $800 trip to a $57, because I still had to pay the taxes and get taxes basically. Now, it would have been $11.90, but again, I had to, on my way back, I had to buy Economy Plus because there was no more seats. And small price to pay, but if you're planning this for a trip, just now you're spending, let's say you want to come here, you're spending $57 instead of paying $800, and you use the remaining $700 for your trip. So that's a very good way to maximize your traveling through miles and actually save your money for the actual trip. One thing I did forget to mention is, instead of if you don't want to use your miles to buy your ticket, or if you already bought your ticket, you can also use your miles to upgrade. So you can upgrade to business or first class. You might have to pay like $100 for it, but it allows you to upgrade. Now, if you get more status, the more likely it is you're able to upgrade. So the lower your status, you're on the bottom list, but the higher your status is, the more likely you are to be upgraded. Now, how to get status? Unfortunately, you do have to fly. So that's the one downside of getting status on the airport, is you actually have to be in the seat and flying. So yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to mention, and I hope you found this video a little helpful and enjoyable. If you did, don't forget there's a like and share button down below. Also, if you want to stay updated, there's that red subscribe button waiting for you. You can come join this community. Also, you can follow me on my Twitter and Instagram page, where I post everything there and all the updates. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.